Hey everyone, welcome back to the warbossfitz channel and another edition of Friday Night Fights. In Friday Night Fights, if this is your first time to the channel, this is where I grab a volunteer out of my Discord server. We play a game on Tabletop Simulator of Grimdark Future, and this is where I test out armies that are a little bit too out there for me to dedicate stuff to make physically. Like if it's an army list that I don't know if it's going to work in the slightest. This is where I'm going to test it first. And we've pulled out some rather interesting ideas here. So let me show you what I'm bringing today. So today's army list that I'm going to be bringing is a question. Do drop pods work in Grimdark Future? I'm curious to see if this works. So what am I going to put into the drop pods? Well, we're going to have to use Battle Brothers. The question is, which Battle Brother would be the best to go in there? And I'll show you what I chose. Went with the Dark Brothers, and the reason why is their army-wide special rule of Darkborn. Models get +3 inch range when shooting and +3 inch range when using charge actions. Now, the charge actions, you can only go up 6 inches out of a drop pod whenever it hits the ground. So that's not going to really affect the assaulting elements of the army. But the shooting is going to help us out because I like to pack a lot of like special weapons and stuff in the drop pods. So let's check out the list I made. So the dark drop pods have a transport capacity of 11, so we are going to slam those full. What we have in our first drop pod is a unit of veteran dark battle brothers. We combine the squad to get 6 of them in the squad so that we can use 2 of the banners. We have the regeneration aura and the versatile reach aura in the squad. With the versatile reach aura, they're going to get an extra 4 inches when they shoot on top of the 3 from Darkborn, giving all the ranged weapons an extra 7 inches. And what do we do with extra 7 inches? Well, we put short range stuff in there. We have 6 fusion rifles in the squad. Before the update that we had, this was split between fusion rifles and heavy fusion rifles, so I could split fire, but the way the points worked out, in order for me to keep this idea alive, we had to use just 6 fusion rifles, but they are 19-inch fusion rifles. And with the versatile attack of the veteran brothers, they're going to be hitting on a 2. So they're hopefully going to be able to take out any armored threat that we come across. Plus, in that drop pod, because we can take 11, we've got 6, we're going to put 5 Dark Pathfinders in there. We arm them with shotguns. They don't have the versatile reach, but with the Darkborn, that gives them 15-inch range shotguns, 2 shots at AP1. They're going to pop out and just start spraying buckshot at everything. In our second drop pod, we have another unit of veteran Dark Battle Brothers. These have the same setup. They have the regeneration aura and the versatile reach aura. And what they have is, I was able to split this. They have 3 heavy flamers, giving us 19-inch one-shot AP1 blast 3 unreliable. And they have 3 gravity rifles, making those 25-inch one-shot AP1 smash. And with smash, if it's a light target, they have defense 5 or 6. The gun becomes blast. So where our first drop pod was all anti-armor, this is all anti-infantry. Hopefully, if we play anything other than Battle Brothers or Custodians and stuff like that, we'll be able to pump out 6 blast shots. And with the versatile attack, we can either get the gravity rifles to hit on a 2, because the heavy flamers already hit on a 2, or if it's a heavier target that requires a little bit more punch, hopefully makes this into a viable anti-infantry unit, even if they have, some buffs and stuff on their units. That drop pod also has Dark Pathfinder squad, and they're rounding that out to 11 to max capacity. And then we have our melee drop pod. Inside that, we have 6 veteran Dark Assault Brothers, again decked out with the regeneration and the versatile reach aura. And with these, we went for straight beatdown. 6 energy fists to attack a piece AP4, with a combat shield essentially giving them defense of 2. And leading that squad, we have a veteran Dark Master Brother, again with an energy fist and a shield, and he has the Bane in melee aura. So what that combination does is with the Energy Fists, with AP4, hopefully it pushes you to a 6 to save, and then Bane in Melee Aura requires you to re-roll that 6, and also removes regeneration rolls. So whatever this squad touches, it is going to melt. And, well, with the versatile attack, we're going to be hitting on a 2 as well. And I'm recording this part first. I have no idea what my opponent is going to bring to the board. I don't even know who my opponent is yet. We're going to find out right after a word from our sponsor. Fleet Admirals, Generals, your reinforcements have arrived. At PrintedStarships.com, you will find high-quality 3D printed starships and sci-fi armies ready for deployment. Whether you're commanding fleets in Star Wars or Armada, dogfighting in X-Wing, battling in one-page rules war fleets, or leading ground forces in grimdark future, we've got the precision-crafted models you need to seize victory. Use code warbossfitz for 15% off your order. That's PrintedStarships.com. Prepare to take command of the tabletop.
Good luck and may the best dwarf win.
All right, so what is your army? What are you bringing?
I am bringing the Human Defense Force. The Human Defense Force, they have the special rule Hold the Line, which gives all units a +1 to their morale test rolls, as long as everybody in the unit has that rule, which this is pure HDF, so they will all have that. All right, so we have a company commander and 20 infantrymen in each unit. One company leader is a caster level 2. The other one has precision shooter buff, so he can give somebody within 12 inches +1 to hit, or one unit +1 to hit before they attack. Each unit has a medical, so they have regeneration 5+, and they also have 4 plasma rifles and a hold the line boost aura in the banner. Coming down here, we have 2 light walkers. They are the exact same. They both have the rapid fire laser cannons. Up here at the top, we have 2 identical light APCs with 2 identical units of veterans with Fitz's favorite shotguns. They also have armor 4, just to try to keep them a little more alive. And that is 1995 of the Human Defense Force. All right, well, shall we roll some dice?
Yep, go ahead and roll the dice to see what the deployment is going to be.
All right. Survey says 4.
All right, we got that one. Okay, we will see. All right, now let's roll to see who gets to choose deployment zone. I got a 3.
I got a 2.
All right, I'll choose this one over here just because I'm already here. And then roll the dice to see how many objectives we have.
Computer says rolled a 2. So it'd be
D3 plus 2, so we're going to have 3
so
objectives.
3. Ready?
All right, so I will place number 1. Right there.
All right. I am going to place number 2 right there.
And then I will put number 3, not on the side of the building. I'll put number 3. I'll put it right there.
Should I be concerned that you're putting it close to my deployment zone, almost like you're expecting to be in my deployment zone very quickly?
Well, we'll see. So now we go to deployment, and guess what? I'm deployed, so you get to put everything out.
All right. All right, everybody watching from home, place your bets. Who's going to win this? Oh, in the chat, and no cheating.
Yes, yes.
All right, so thinking a little bit of tactics here for the people at home. Not really sure how to do this because my deployment really isn't going to matter. So I think our best option is to put a screen of basic people out front and then have our fast movers behind, simply because it doesn't really matter. He's going to deploy wherever he wants.
Well, I still have to abide by the ambush rule.
This is true. So let's try to keep our slightly more important fast movers where they're not going to get destroyed. One.
All right, and my deployment's done too. So now it's time for the fastest turn one we've ever had on the channel. Go ahead and do your moving. You're moving and you're activating of buffs and stuff, so you can get multiple things out there.
All right, we're going to move this infantry squad up, trying not to catch anybody where they shouldn't be. So I think it is turn 2.
All right, turn 2, time for ambushers. Okay, so those are my drop zones, or the places I can't drop. We're going to have fusion boys. They are going to drop right there. Blasty boys are going to drop right there. And the salty boys will drop right there.
And since this isn't a certain other game, nobody gets out of the transport.
Right.
But it stays natively in.
Yep, this is just how we start it. And I get to go first. Yay. So we're going to have our blasting blast squad here. And into your infantry squad, we all have AP1. So we are going to give ourselves +1 to hit into this squad here with our versatile, what's it called? The versatile attack. Yep.
And because I have defense 5, that means they will all have blast. Oh, ouchie.
Yes. I still roll 2 ones. Oh, dear God. But that will be 12 hits at AP1.
All right. Looking for 6s. Hey, we got 1. And then medical training. That doctor has a lot of work cut out for him.
Ooh.
And he did pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, unit is activated.
All right, and then that still has a unit of shotguns in it.
Yes.
All right. I mean, I hate to target a unit that's already gone, but that might not be a bad plan. Because I don't think this unit's going to be very long for the world. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the squad you just shot at, because for some reason they're a little upset right now.
Okay.
And we are going to back up a bit, try to get everybody outside of 9 inches for some reason.
Yeah, we don't have anything that does that. Like, we don't have any defense buffs that's 9 inches.
Well, no, calculated foresight. It's one of my spells, which would give them relentless. So I would need to be outside of 9 inches. So I need to back up a little more. There, we're 9.1 inches away.
There you go.
All right. All right, so I'm going to cast Calculated Foresight. You do not have any way to debuff me, correct?
Correct.
I will boost it by 1, so I will be casting this on a 3-up. And of course, I rolled a 1 after all that. Because why not? All right.
That is the way of the caster.
This is the way. All right, we're going to go ahead and try Electric Tempest just to see. All right, so casting on a 4. Got another 1.
Oh, wow.
Stellar shooting text. All right. So you killed 5 of these guys. So that means we have 15 left, 4 of them with plasma gun. So blues will be the plasma, and then 11 shots from the regular rifles. And I'll throw the master pistol in here in a moment. Actually did pretty good. So these go away. Those hit. And master hitting on 4. So one more AP nothing hit. So after all that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular hits, and then 3 at P4.
All right, so we are saving on 3s and 6s. Then we have regeneration. I still lose 3. All right, so we'll take off the gravity guns. Morale test. We fail, but we are fearless, right? We are still fearless.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right, we're good.
Oh, no.
So, my turn. I'm going to have this drop pod over here. It is going to activate and fire off its Blast 6 weapon into this squad over here.
That would be a great time to roll a 1.
Hitting on a 6, or hitting on a 3. And I rolled a 1. All right, your turn.
Yay! They said no. All right, and then this one over here is fusion, if I recall.
It is, yes.
The one up. Okay. So I'm going to have this unit come up here. They are going to give themselves the +1 to hit buff, and we are going to shoot everything at the drop pod that has not activated.
All right.
Maybe try to get some cheeky wounds in here. All right, so we have 4 plasma, and then 16 rifle. All right, hitting on 4s. And of course, most of the things I actually needed to hit, decided not to. And then 2 pistol. Those hit. All right. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10. Oh, AP nothing, and 1 at AP 4.
All right.
Take that.
Saving on 2s and a 6. I take 1. Whooping. And I think, oh yeah, there's the wound counter all way up there.
Yay, I chipped the paint.
All right. In that case, what we're going to do next over here is we are going to get the shotgunners. Okay, we'll put them there and then fire into this squad here.
All right.
And it is going to be 5 hits at AP1.
All right. 5 hits. Needing 6s. All right, we're going to need 5s now. All right, 4 guys are not showing up for work tomorrow. Corporate is not happy with them. All right. So we are going to have our light walker down here that is now activated. He is going to fire up at the dark drop pod that is yet to activate.
Okay.
So he has a rapid laser cannon, so 2 shots hitting on 4s. So 1 hit, 1 fail. That is at AP3. Deadly 3.
Okay, AP3 with a cover on that one, so.
All right.
Saves. Oh, would have saved
All
anyway.
righty. I can fight you, but I can't fight my dice.
We're gonna activate this. No, not the drop pod itself. The squad inside. I was gonna do this. Watch this. It's cool.
Now, why are you doing that? That's just not friendly.
Well, we're just your friendly neighborhood fusion guys. And we're gonna fire at the light APC. So here we got 6 fusion guns. We are going to activate the versatile to hit on a 2. Still rolled a 1, but that is 5 at AP4, deadly 3.
Hey, we saved one, and the rest kill us. All right, so need to do a disembark. Thank you.
Yep, just do a dangers for the guys inside, and then.
Oh yes,
they're all stunified.
All right, 10 guys. 1 guy is gonna, be a coward. Magic of editing.
There we go. That got it. All right. Your turn.
All right. Well, those veterans aren't very happy with you. You know what? We're going to drive this transport right there, checking range. He's in range. So I'm going to go ahead and put his 2 heavy flamers into those dark veteran brothers.
Okay.
All right. And both hit. So that's going to be 6 hits at AP1, I believe.
All right. Save it on a 4. Ooh. That regeneration. Ooh, I lose 2. Down to just 1 left. I fails morale, but he's
Fearless.
He
does not save him.
Oh no!
Happy APC noises.
We're gonna have that one open up. We have our Pathfinders here. They're gonna open up into this infantry squad.
All right.
And we are going to have 8, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 hits at AP1.
5, 6, 7, 8. Roll dice. And then regen. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 more go down. And we should still be above half morale. All right. So I'm going to activate this light walker. He's going to come over here, just do a cheeky little move to get him a line of sight. And would you say he's able to see the
yes.
drop pod? Okay.
Yes, using
I will go ahead.
The normal volumetric line of sight, you can definitely see it.
Then I will go ahead and roll 2d6 and look for 4s. Or I will just roll a 2 and a 3. Great.
There you go.
Your turn.
Right. Next, we're going to activate this pod here. It has, it's 18-inch range. It's going to fire into the squad.
Mm-hmm.
That time it hit with Blast of 6.
All right. And is it AP anything?
Nope, AP nothing.
All right. Ooh. We actually made some saves. Only one.
I killed a whole one with Blast 6. Oh, Lord. Okay.
These are resilient Death World guys.
Resilient little buggers, aren't they?
All right. We are barely above the half, but we
Yep.
are above half. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was banking.
I am going to unstun my veteran unit over here. And your turn.
Okay. Then I will have this pod fire at the. We're going to fire at the veteran squad.
I figured that was going to happen.
And it's a hit.
All right. Oh, lightning can now strike twice, please. Roll dice. And well, we're gonna lose 4. Because I didn't give them medical training. 1, 2,
Right.
3, and 4. Now that does put me at half, so that means morale time. Be gentle. We're good.
I was going to say, it's like, oh no, we blew up. Oh, we're good. Oh no, we blew up again. All right, your turn.
All right. There is 1 unit left, and it is inside this APC. And this very angry veteran squad is going to come talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
All right.
All right. So 10 shotguns into Pathfinders.
Okay.
So 10, 20, roll dice. Needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep, they are dead. Boop. All right, then for my last trick, my assault squad is going to get out to talk to you.
Now, why would you ever want to do that? What do we ever do to you?
All right, so that is the end of turn number 2. I don't hold this objective yet because I can't hold it until the turn after I ambush.
Ah. Alrighty then.
So, turn number 3. You get to go first.
That's good. The only question is, where do I want to go? Because if this unit gets in amongst me, it's going to be a bad day. All that.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, well, I think the best unit is probably going to be the veteran squad over here. And wouldn't you know, they are all in range, just standing there. So 20 shots hitting on 4s. So 20 is already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So not as good as the last.
Okay, we got the shields, so we started at 2, so that means we're up to 3. Fail 4, and regeneration. I still fail 4. Wow.
That veterans, if any of you survive, you're getting a adult appropriate beverage after the beta.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and activate them next. And we do have versatile reach plus the Darkborn movement, so we have we charge of...
You can hit yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I can get there. We're going to charge into this squad.
Don't think, just charge.
That's right. So it is going to be, because we're all veterans, we're going to say, hey, we're going to hit you on a 2. So it will be 6 attacks, AP 4, hitting on a 2. And of course, I roll 2 1s. So 4 hits, saving on a 6 that you got to re-roll because we have Bane.
All right, so rolling. Well, I didn't roll a single one anyway. And then Bane gets rid of my regen, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right. So that is, you said 4?
That's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't mean to alarm you, but all my generic men are now gone. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular mooks left. 5 and 6. Roll dice. We get 3 hits from the regular guys. And then does the company leader, what do you come with? You get a close combat weapon with 2 attacks, hitting on not 2s.
All right.
So
saving on a 2. We're good.
yep, they're fine. All right. This is the moment of truth. So I start out at a 5 because I have the company leader. I'm a 4 banner, and my native ability, it means I pass on a 2. Thank God. I rolled a 2.
Yep.
So that means you, sir, have to back up an inch.
There we go.
And giving my leader some spell tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that unit before they take Blast 6 to the face again. Hey, look, this objective. We like it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Electric Tempest, and I will boost it by 1. So survey says, still no. What do you not like? Do you not like the colored dice I'm using? Is that why? Bad caster, no.
Magic is fickle.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 plasma guns. And then 1 rifle, 2 rifle. All right, roll the dice. All right, 2 plasma hit. So that's going to be AP 4. And then the pistol from the leader will hit once. So AP nothing on that one. So 2 AP 4, 1 AP nothing.
All right. Even though we're shielded, it's looking for a 6 and then a 2 on this one. So we fail 2 there. With regen, double 1s. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
And well, he passes morale.
Yes, he is very angry.
Well, just insert Marvin the Martian's voice. Angry, very angry indeed. All right, so they have gone.
Now we look over at the other flank. We are going to have. It's more of a problem. Pathfinders, we're going to go forward. 6, something like that. And they're going to shoot at this squad here, right in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
For 5 hits.
Blasty, blasty. All right, well, we're going to fail them all. We'll try that again. So one guy will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they are still above half, so they are fine. And now that unit is going to, that you just shot at so rudely, they are going to shoot at the veteran Dark Brothers right next to them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 8 regular rifles and then 4 plasma. Clear the mat. 5, 7, 8, and then plasma. And we'll go ahead and throw the leader in there with his will be the green dice. And they are going to use the +1 to hit on themselves. All right. So we're going to have 2 plasma hits, 3, 4 4 AP nothing hits.
All right. So, failed 2, regeneration. Still failed 2. Awesome. Okay.
Yep. All right. So that was that infantry squad.
All right, these guys are going to move forward.
I sense a great disturbance in the force, as if one light walker cried out and was suddenly silenced.
Yes, we shall see. We're going to be hitting on a 2. Still rolled 1-1. So 3 hits.
So 3. What's Uncle C say? Pickle, pineapple, cabbage. Hey, made one. The rest still kill him. The veterans are going to rack their shotguns with malicious intent and say, You killed my walker. Prepare to die.
All right.
As they shoot at the veteran brothers in front of them. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 total shots coming your direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At AP1.
All right, 7 on a 4. Regen. There's 2 more.
And morale.
We're good.
Alrighty.
Okay, we are going to use this dark drop pod over here to fire into these guys.
Alright.
That'll be 6 blast hits on the veterans.
Alright. 5, 6. Roll dice. Alright, so 3 more are going, well, 3 of them are going to say night night. 1, 2, and 3. So I still have a light walker. You know what? He thinks that Dark Pod has a nice personality. Play catch. Right.
Okay.
So, all right, eat laser, or watch the Pretty Laser Show. I don't know.
Pew pew.
3 and a 1.
All right.
All right.
Same thing with this pod here. It is going to fire at the veterans. He rolls a 1, so nope.
All right. This light APC is going to move up, and he is going to cast fire on your veteran leader.
Okay.
And all right, he will hit twice, and that is 2 hits at AP -1, which you
All right.
ignore.
We're good.
Yeah, he's fine.
And then last thing I have is this pod over here. It is going to fire into... Oh, it's going to fire into the infantry squad. Well, no, it's going to fire into the veterans. There we go, 6 hits.
Yep.
Or it'll be 5 because there's only 5 of you left.
All right. And 2 more go down, which means it is time for a morale test. So they do not have a banner. They don't have anything like that. So it is 4, and then because of their rule, it will be 3. And they still roll that. They've spent more than half this game stunned. All right.
Yep.
Oh, you still have to
Oh, yeah.
unstun your...
Wee.
He does things. All right.
We'll see.
Infantry squad over here with the cool looking banner is going to shoot at the dark pathfinders in front of them, and they are going to use their +1 to hit on themselves. So 7, 8 regular, 4 plasma, 5, 7, 8 plasma, 4, and then special guy green. Right, so needing a bunch of different things. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 AP nothings and 1 AP 4.
Okay, so 4s and a 6. Ooh, I lose 2. Okay. Okay. All right, this drop pod over here is going to fire his blast weapon again at those veterans with malicious intent.
They deny you, sir.
Oh,
They do
so
not deny very well.
I hit someone in the dome with that one.
And you said the veterans?
Uh-huh.
All right, needing a 4. All right, 2 more are going to meet Space King. Leader. Praise be to Space King. And that is going to stun the veterans. All right, the question has become, can we pull defeat from the jaws of victory? The infantry squad... Wait a minute, you guys have activated. You guys have not activated. All right. The infantry squad that is down to just the special characters is going to move, because we've heard it said if they're not sure what to do, just move forward. All right. So they are going to... We are going to put our shots at the veteran Dark Master Brother. We will put everything... I will also attempt to cast the Electric Tempest and boosting it by 1. Survey says... Nope. All right. I think I might need to send him back to for re-education. Great. 4 plasma, and then 2 rifle, and 2 from the leader. All right. So we have 2 AP nothing and 1 at AP 4.
Okay, were those all here?
On your... Yes, all of it
Okay.
at your veteran. One of them is a plasma.
Yep, got it. So 3 total, right? 2 nothings and 1 AP4?
Yes, sir. Yep, correct.
All right, so I passed 2, and I don't have regeneration anymore because the squad that was around him is gone. So he has taken 1 wound.
Owie.
Morale. Oh yeah, he's pissed with a 6.
Go away.
He is going to...
Now you leave the Light Walker out of this. He ain't done nothing to you.
We're going to have this drop pod fire at the infantry squad.
All right.
And miss completely. Good job, drop pod.
All right. I don't want you getting any ideas with that. Actually, you know what? That captain. So the Light Walker is going to move up, and he is going to yell laser and shoot at the Dark Master Brother. And he is going to spectacularly miss again.
Yeah, that Light Walker has not hit the entire game.
Last time you and I played, the Light Walkers were the stars of the show, so...
Yeah. All right, so now the veteran Dark Master Brother, now it's his time to shine. He's going to charge in here. And he has 2 hits.
All right, I need 2 6s.
Yeah, 6s.
And all right, so I am going to get rid of the banner. I will get rid of 1 of the plasma. It was the hardest decision I've made all day. All right. So you're going to get smacked back by 4 angry duders and 1 guy with a headache. They all miss. All right. Roll, and they are gone.
All
Ruh-roh.
right.
We're going to come down here to the 3-man squad of veterans, and we're going to activate them and unshake them.
Okay. Then over here, we're going to take the veteran battle brother. He does have versatile. No, it doesn't matter. He's not charging. So he's going to go there, and he's going to fire into the veterans.
Is this turn 3 or turn 4?
This is turn 4. So he is going to hit, but you got the armor 4, so it's only going to be 1 hit at AP1. No, wait, nope. That's a flavor. That's a flavor. So it'll be 3 hits.
Oh,
sorry.
All right. Well, we are going to lose another guy, and no point taking him morale because he can't get stunned any harder. All right. Well, at this point, I don't think there is a way I can actually win, because if I move my light APC onto the objective, then at best I can contest it, and you will still have your dark pod over here, and then you still have your dark pathfinders and your veterans who can just walk on and contest. So,
Yep.
good game, sir.
All right, yes, it'll be a Dark Brothers victory, 1-0. I don't know yet if these drop pods are viable. This one, it felt so delicate.
Yeah, if I had gotten a little luckier in a few key dice rolls, then if my veterans hadn't been pinned, that would have been at minimum like 6, 8 more AP1 shots coming at you on both flanks.
Yeah, another thing I could have done, instead of putting this objective here, I could have dropped it like in this crater, and then I would have had 2 pods landing in there. And then I could have used, because these guys, they have an extra 7-inch range on their guns, and I don't know if that's it's not really necessary when you're using drop pods. So that's like 50 something points I didn't have to spend. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like it. It is an experiment that I wouldn't mind running myself now that I've seen it done, and it definitely opens up some interesting possibilities.
Yeah, and just the veterans, I think, are the way to go, just because they have the short range, or maybe specialists, or what are they called in the Brothers Army? The heavy weapon squads.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of their names.
Maybe that's a way to go. And I don't know. Maybe just that assault squad was expensive. Maybe not even taking the assault squad and just going all 3 shooty. Maybe
all 3 shooty. Honestly, I like having 1 melee squad. Because if I was running something, a little more melee focused than I was, then you might have wanted it to combat a brick. Because, I mean, 2 AP 4 hits with Bane is nothing to sneeze at.
Right. It's just the drop pod only reduces them to a 6-inch move out of the thing. Maybe if I... Okay, I have ideas. Of what I could play with.
Actually, now that I think about it, why would you put the heavy flamers in your veteran unit and not just run the heavy weapons specialists? Because
Well, the reason
I
why
mean,
is because the versatile thing, like, and they are heavy flamers. And you can get those in the specialists, but with the veterans, they can become AP2 heavy flamers.
okay,
So
I
against
forgot about that
yeah,
part.
against your army, it's not that big of a deal. But if I was fighting against something like Robot Legions or like Dow Union that have a 4-up save on most of their stuff, then yeah, it would have made a better difference there.
Hmm.
Like if they had fired at your veterans because you didn't have any regeneration and armor 4, if I'd have knocked that right to a 6 and hit with the 12 uh, the 12 hits I hit the first squad with, it would have made a difference.
Yeah, that was. You have definitely convinced me to come around to the world of shotgun units because I mean, putting them in the transport and then they get to hop out and do their thing at close range. It's hard to beat them.
Yeah, it's more shots is better shots, and veterans shotguns are just perfect for it. 2 shots on a tough one model with AP1. Yeah, it's short ranged, but these guys are like they are can openers, or they're squads that run forward and take care of problems that the rest of your army might be having.
Well, look what happened to your veteran units. They jumped out. Yeah, they got the drop on one unit, but then they had to immediately start taking save. And if you didn't
Mm-hmm.
have regeneration on your units, they would have just been gone.
Right. Yeah, and another thing I could have done, I could have combined the squads, kind of had 3 heavy flamers and 3 fusion guns, because those fusion guns had like a 19-inch range.
Mm.
So from where you were sitting, I could have hit that light APC, because it was like here. So if I'd have popped both APCs when they got out, oh, it would be glorious. But it's I think the tactic is viable. It's just a question of like the tweaking of how it is put together.
Right. Like it's neat to see though because I can't tell you in other games how long it's been since I've seen drop pods actually being used. I have one in my basement I use for terrain, but
Yeah,
now
I
I
don't.
might just have to dust it off.
Yeah, I don't remember what spawned this idea. I think it might have been talking on the Don't Think Just Charge Discord, and something came up with ambush units. I was like, "What has ambush?" I'm like, "Well, destroyers, assault guys with packs, and drop pods." Like, oh, drop pods are shit. Oh, let's see what I can do with that.
And once you see them being played the way you play them, because again, part of the problem about seeing models that belong in another game is I think we have a tendency to lean towards playing that other game instead of OPR. And in OPR, those units stay inside their nice little tin can until you activate them and they get out, which now means, hey, sure, might be able to pop one tin can. I can't pop 3 tin cans in a turn.
Right. The question becomes, can you? Well, because the drop pods, because there's going to be nothing on the board, they're going to get to activate first. Can you kill the second drop pod before the first one gets stuff out? It's like the first one is going to get stuff out. It's going to be targeting stuff that can kill the other drop pods. Can you kill that second one before the other squad gets out?
I hate to use this term, but I think it's apt for this conversation. You almost need an alpha strike unit who's you have your drop pod and you dedicate that alpha strike unit to it comes down, it is going to kill whatever you think is going to be the problem for the
Yeah.
rest of your army. And that just comes down to tactics and positioning and how good of a judge of your opponent you are.
Right. Another thing like this where we got the objectives spread apart. Something I've noticed a lot of people do, if they have the objectives spread like this, and we got one over here, they're gonna split up like you did and just kind of go for a pincer. If I'd have dropped this pod over here, if I'd have dropped
Mhm.
out back here with the fusion guns and just blew out your light APC and your light walker, it would have been it would have been a lot harder for you to march everything else this way.
True. And again, that just comes down to, tactics, generalship, and, just again, what your read on your opponent is. It's almost like, the idea of the Battle Brothers is there to, you know, tactically look at the enemy and decide what needs to die.
Yeah.
Be a surgical scalpel versus the blunt instrument of, bunch of dudes with shotguns and rifles marching forward with banners.
Yeah, that's a big thing that a big thing that I talked about in 3.5 with Battle Brothers is the loss of like Furious and like the force multiplying rules, because you're going to have less models than the opponent. It's
Yeah,
all a question of you have to choose where the fights are going to happen, and with these you definitely do.
because that's the other thing I've noticed. Just with the D6 game, you're dealing again with just six sides. As soon as you put any AP on a shot at Battle Brothers, their armor melts. I mean,
Hmm.
shotgun, just drowning them in AP one shot from shotguns again, that's just going to melt them. That melts just
Yep.
about anything in the game that has anything other than a 2-up save.
Yep, that's how I play OPRs. I make you roll dice, and eventually I will go through. That's just the way it works.
And that's why I almost brought orcs today, just the rifle armed orcs, because that's what they do best. Sure, we don't hit for anything, but we're going to get enough hits through, especially with the exploding sixes rule on everything now, that you are going to be required to take saves. And I know how you feel about heavy machine guns, but giving them, what is it, 4 heavy machine guns in a squad? Those are what, 3 shots apiece? And I think they do have AP1. So
Yep.
statistically, you're going to be hitting a decent, well, you're going to hit, 3 or 4 shots, maybe
Statistically,
5.
you'll hit four. Two of those will explode because they're sixes. So you're gonna get six
Yep.
hits out of 4 heavy machine guns.
And
I don't hate the gun itself. It's the point cost of the gun. It hits some weird breakpoint to where I feel like it should have been rounded down where it got rounded up.
that's the funny, but yeah, shotguns are 5 points in my list. Plasma guns are AP or are 10 points piece. It's points are weird, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we can call that here. We can call that a game. So
Yep, I think so too. Good game again.
for all the people watching this, if you liked what you saw, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing one experimental wacky list out of me a week on Friday Night Fights. And if you really liked it, consider becoming a member, where you get stuff as it is uploaded. Everyone else just gets it on a time gate. Yeah. And remember to check out our sponsor, PrintedStarships.com. And I hope you guys are having fun playing OPR wherever you are. And we'll talk with you later. Bye bye.